Welcome to this week's edition of Inside Warhawk Football on UWW-TV. I'm your host, AJ Kober. Alongside me is head coach Kevin Bullis. Coach, despite the loss to St. John, a top Division III program, what positives did you draw from the game and you will take into the next season?
It's really all about learning. It really is. We could have played a team that, maybe we beat them 45-0. You don't learn much. You really don't learn much in that scenario. And playing a team like St. John's and playing a team like Mary Hardin Baylor this week, it's all about learning and preparation for our conference season, AJ. Our conference goal, or our goal each year is to win the conference. And so if our goal is to win the conference, non-conference is all about preparation for it. We learned a lot about ourselves. We learned some easy fixes. We learned some things that we got to be able to do better. We learned our strengths as well. And that's the things to me that are positive coming out of that St. John's game.
Looking forward to Mary Hardin Baylor, this upcoming matchup this week. What concerns are you focusing on in preparation for the rematch against the number one team in the country?
You know, it's always about looking at, this is a beautiful question you ask, AJ. It's all about making sure we make our corrections from this past week. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so when you look at a team like Mary Hardin Baylor, who we only played a game ago, in all reality, I mean, last December is when we played them. But there's only been one game that separated us from the previous game. And so to me, it's all about taking care of what we learned from the St. John's game. It's also taking care of what we learned from our game last December against Mary Hardin Baylor. And though that combination of things gives us a great opportunity to get better really today. And that's what it's all about, is getting better today and making those corrections.
How exciting is it going to be for you, your coaches, and players to play your home opener in front of what will likely be a packed crowd, as well as additional media?
It's exciting. I mean, when we recruit our young men, there's a lot of things really special about being a Warhawk and a Warhawk student athlete and a Warhawk football player. One of those special things that we talk to prospects about is that, hey, you can walk in the perk here and it's going to be a full house. And you know, year in and year out, we're number one, number two in the country when it comes to attendance. And obviously, this is one of those events that those players are going to remember forever. And I'll remember forever. It's special to me as well. I mean, and to be able to walk into a place, our goal is 20,000. We'll see if we can do that, AJ. We'll see. I'll tell you this, if we hit 15, it sounds like a pretty dang good crowd too. So either way, it's very exciting.
Well, thanks for your time, Coach, and we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week, AJ.
This has been this week's edition of Inside Warhawk Football on UWW-TV.